Select the top plane from the Feature Manager design tree and create a new sketch to establish the primary orientation of the component. Activate the Circle tool from the Sketch tab and draw a circle starting directly at the origin point. Position the cursor directly above the origin, tracking the vertical alignment line, and place a second circle. Select Smart Dimension to specify the geometry. Set the diameter of the lower circle to 150 millimeters and the upper circle to 100 millimeters. Apply a center-to-center distance dimension of 900 millimeters between the two circles. Select both center points and apply a vertical relation to lock the upper circle directly above the origin, ensuring the sketch is fully defined and structurally stable. Switch to the Features tab and select Extruded Boss to convert the two-dimensional circular profiles into solid volume. Change the end condition to mid-plane, so the material extends symmetrically on both sides of the top plane, maintaining symmetry across the central reference plane. Set the extrusion depth parameter to 500 millimeters and confirm the feature to form the main cylindrical support posts of the connecting link. Rotate the view and select the flat circular end face of the lower cylinder as the sketching surface. Start a new sketch and orient the view normal to the sketch plane. Choose the Circle tool and draw a large circle offset to the right. Select Smart Dimension and assign a diameter of 400 millimeters to this circle. Position its center relative to the origin by applying a vertical distance of 131.98 millimeters and a horizontal offset distance of 296.99 millimeters. Next, sketch a concentric circle at the lower origin with a diameter dimension of 250 millimeters. Move up to the upper post location and draw another concentric circle, applying a smart dimension of 150 millimeters. Select the Line tool and construct a tangent line extending from the upper 150 millimeter circle down to the outer edge of the 400 millimeter circle, allowing automatic tangent relations to establish a smooth blend. Activate Trim Entities, using the Power Trim option to remove the unnecessary outer segment of the 400 millimeter circle. Select the Line tool drop-down and choose Centerline to draw a vertical construction line connecting the centers of both cylindrical bosses. Activate Mirror Entities, select the newly created tangent line as the entity to mirror, and set the vertical center line as the mirror axis. Confirming the operation mirrors the tangent boundary to the left side with identical tangency and symmetry. Choose Trim Entities again to cut away the internal overlapping circular arcs, leaving a continuous outer boundary. Zoom in on the trim junction near the lower cylinder to inspect the contour points, selecting coincident endpoints and applying a merge points relation where necessary to ensure the sketch forms a completely closed, watertight loop. Exit the sketch and select Extruded Boss from the Features tab. Set the direction inward toward the opposite cylinder post, assign an extrusion depth of 100 millimeters, and confirm to generate the primary structural side plate. Select the outer flat face of this newly created side plate and start a new sketch. Choose Offset Entities from the Sketch tab, set the offset distance to 20 millimeters, and enable Reverse to generate an inward-facing perimeter profile. Confirm the sketch and activate Extruded Boss/Base with a depth of 20 millimeters to produce a raised outer rim, creating a lightweight recessed pocket structure along the plate face. Select the Fillet tool from the Features tab, specify a radius of 10 millimeters, and select the outer perimeter edges of the plate to eliminate sharp corners, reducing stress concentrations and improving fatigue resistance. Select Mirror Feature from the Features tab to duplicate the side structure across the central plane. Expand the Feature Manager design tree and select the top plane as the mirror plane. Under Features to Mirror, select the side plate extrusion, the raised rim extrusion, and the perimeter fillet feature. Confirm the command to mirror all three features simultaneously, forming an identical side plate on the opposite side of the central axis. Rotate the model to view the interior surface between the two side plates. Select the flat inner face of one side plate and start a new sketch. Activate the Center Rectangle tool and sketch a rectangle in the middle web region. Select Smart Dimension to set the rectangle height to 120 millimeters and width to 120 millimeters. Select the rectangle center point along with the origin axis and apply a vertical relation to center the block horizontally. Use Smart Dimension to set the vertical distance from the upper post center to the rectangle center at 270 millimeters, fully defining the sketch position. Switch to the Features tab and select Extruded Boss/Base. Change the end condition to Up to Next so the cross brace extends across the gap and terminates cleanly against the opposite internal face without overlapping surrounding geometry. Select Mirror Feature, set the top plane as the mirror plane, and choose the central cross brace extrusion as the feature to mirror, recreating the identical structural support block on the lower section. Select the front face of the central crossbrace block and start a new sketch. Choose Offset Entities, set the offset distance to 5 mm inward, and generate a concentric rectangular profile. Select Extruded Base with an end condition of Up to Next to create an inset central boss detail. Reorient the model in isometric view to review the overall geometry. Finally, select the Fillet tool from the Features tab, set the radius to 10 mm, and pick the internal structural junction edges where the cross braces meet the main side plates, as well as the remaining internal transition edges. Confirming the Fillet command adds smooth material fillets across all internal corners to evenly distribute mechanical loads throughout the connecting link frame.